The sight in the game could see the boxing voice.
Coming out today. Premier Boxing Champion on NBC returns to primetime network television on Saturday, June the 20th. The telecast begins at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time and 5:30 Pacific Time. This event will be coming to you live from the MGM, and it will feature a main event, a 12-round showdown between none other than former three-time world champion Adrien Broner and former welterweight champion Shawn Showtime Porter. The co-main event features hot prospect Earl Spence. He'll be fighting Roberto Garcia in a 10-round welterweight fight. Following the fights on NBC, we will switch over to NBC CN for more great action. Tickets for the live event, which is promoted by Mayweather Promotions, along with TGB Promotions, and the tickets are priced at $400, $300, $150. Tickets are available through Ticketmaster and MGMGrand.com. With the purchase of the ticket for the June 20th fight, fans will also have access to the PBC on CBS card taking place at the MGM the next day, Sunday, June the 21st, featuring Francis Bartholomew versus Antonio DeMarco and Sammy Vasquez versus Wale Omotoso, which begins at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 o'clock p.m. on CBS Network. This event is also sponsored by Corona. I would like to acknowledge our co-promoter, Tom Brown. He's the head of TVG Promotions. Also, I'd like to acknowledge Richard Stern. He's the head person at the MGM, a very, very great guy who's very responsible for holding all the great events at the MGM. I also like to acknowledge John Miller, the president of programming for NBC Sports, and also everyone at Premier Boxing Champions for bringing boxing back to the masses. Next up, I'd like to introduce a very, very great trainer, acknowledge him for all the wonderful work that he's done with his son, none other than Ken Porter.
Thank you all for coming out today. It's great to be here. This is the stage we all want to be on, at the top, the pinnacle, elite level. We have 2 elite level fighters here, and I expect that they're going to put on a performance that will be unforgettable throughout the summer, throughout the rest of this year. That's my expectations. So we're looking for something up here, but we expect it to be up here somewhere. So come on out, enjoy yourself. All right.
Next up, I'd like to introduce the former IBF welterweight champion. He comes to us with a 25-1-1 with 16 KOs. He's coming from Akron, Ohio, and he's fighting out of Las Vegas. His recent win on Spike TV on March the 13th against Adrien Broner was an excellent fight. Next up, Shawn Porter.
Again, I want to thank you guys for coming out. I will be quick. This is an exciting time for Team Porter, exciting time for myself. Been looking forward to this fight since it was announced. It's a big, exciting time for boxing, and I'm just very, very pleased and honored to be a part of it. I want to thank PBC and Al Heyman for putting this fight together. It's become one of the most anticipated fights that I can remember reading and looking at in a long time. So, you know, we just had Mayweather and Pacquiao, but now we got Porter and Broner. And I look to do some things that night that are gonna make you guys look at this fight and say, this fight was way better than Pacquiao and Broner. And I expect for Broner to come in there and do the same thing. Fight. He's from Cincinnati, and he's slick, fast. He's got it all. He's gonna do some things that night that are gonna make you guys say, this fight was way better than Pacquiao and Mayweather. Camp has been great. Loving it, every part of it. This is peak week, coming up to the last few days, putting on the final touches. It's been an awesome camp. It's been an awesome, awesome everything. You know what I mean? Life has been great for us, and looking forward to June 20th. We'll see you guys real soon. God bless.
Every great fighter has a great trainer. And this next gentleman I'd like to introduce, he's one of the top trainers in the world. Gentleman I have a great deal of respect for. He's had a phenomenal career as a trainer, both at the amateur level, and what a wonderful job he's done with this young man beside him, none other than Mike Stafford.
First of all, I'd like to apologize for us coming, 20 minutes late. It was, a little plane problem, but we're here. And I'd like to thank you guys for coming out and waiting for us. As Kenny and Shawn said, this is going to be an extraordinary night. Both these guys know each other from the amateurs and also the pros, and both it's like Ohio, and we're familiar with each other. And I'm glad that that they took the fight, and it's boxing, and I love Shawn, love Kenny, but it's business, and we're here to win. Thanks.
This next gentleman, can't say enough about him. He's a very, very good young fighter. He's had a phenomenal career thus far. He comes to us from Cincinnati, Ohio, with a 30-1 record with 22 KOs. He's the former WBO Super Featherweight World Champion. He's the former WBC Lightweight World Champion. And he's the former WBA Welterweight Champion. None other than Adrien, the Problem Broner.
I tell the truth when I get up here, and we was not late because of the plane. We was late because I didn't have a shirt, so he went out, my assistant went out to get me a new Gucci shirt, and we made it. But I'm very blessed. I've been through some things, where I couldn't be here today, and I got through it. Now that I'm here today, I'm one of the biggest names in boxing, and this is a big fight because Adrien Broner is on the card. No disrespect to Shawn Porter, no disrespect to Kenny Porter. They're friends of mine. I like them, I love them. I love to watch them fight. But at the end of the day, I'm coming to win. I'm going to win. This is actually a fight where I don't have to talk trash about Kenny or Shawn, or it's really no bad blood, because we both from Ohio. We grew up together, the amateurs together. We watched each other's career like this. We even been in the ring before, and it's just a business. Now I got to get this money. Either I make it look easy, or even if it's a hard fight, I'm going to win this fight, no matter what. I know he's going to be prepared. They say he's strong, whatever. They say he come like a bulldozer, whatever. It don't matter. Whatever he bring to the table on June 20th, we're going to be ready. I show up today, fresh, fly, flashy, as always. Come on, man. I'm going to be the most skillful fighter on June 20th. I'm going to be the most powerful fighter June 20th. And I'm going to definitely be the prettiest fighter on June 20th. So it don't matter, whatever you bring to the table, we're gonna do what we got to do to get our victory. Camp's going great, and I'm ready to go. I wish we can fight when we're ready to fight, because we've been ready to fight, but we gotta wait till the date of the fight. I wish we can just call each other are you ready? I'm ready. Now let's fight. But it don't work like that. So we're anticipating and we're waiting in June 20th. Do not blink.